y'all, welcome back to my channel. This is what, Vlogmas day 14? Yeah, day 14. So today's video is going to be another sit down video. Just going to be chit chatting with y'all and, you know, sharing a little story with you guys today. I've been wanting to share this story for a while. I just never got around to it, so you know, I figured Vlogmas was a good time to do that. So yeah, let's go ahead and get right into it. Okay, so first of all, we gotta appreciate the plant here. Okay, I just added her here. It's nothing permanent, but I just felt like she would be a good vibe to the video. Do y'all like my plant? Y'all like it? Y'all like her? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So today's story time is about a time in my life where, you know, I pretty much lost everything, and God, sorry, my phone is going off right now. But yeah, just how God kept me and, you know, restored me. He got me through it. And I hope that this quick little story time can encourage someone and motivate someone. During this time, I was pregnant. So this whole story was during the time that I was pregnant, and you know, I was about to be a mom, which is a huge life change. You know, so it's already a million and one things going through my mind at this time. And so at the time, I did have a job at the time. When all this stuff kind of went down, I was about 8 months pregnant. So yeah, I was 8 months pregnant. So I had a job. I had a car at that time as well. That was my first car, actually. And I was paying a car note. Out of nowhere, I lose my job. Right? So, mind y'all, I'm 8 months pregnant with a car note. Okay? Now, let me just back up a little bit and say that, you know, obviously I had money saved. I wasn't great with saving money, but I had some money. Okay, I wasn't like down bad, because this, like, okay, how you gonna be pregnant and not put money aside for your baby? You know what I'm saying? But I don't think I had as much as I probably needed to have saved. You know, at this point in my life, I wasn't really good financially, and my mindset just wasn't in a good place. I had a lot of growing to do. Now at the time, I really wasn't like stressed, but at the same time, I was kind of like, okay, how am I gonna make this work? How are we gonna do this? Because I got a whole baby on the way. You know what I'm saying? Obviously her father was 100% there and involved, but you know, I still wanted to have my own income. You know what I mean? But then I was thinking about my car and, you know what I'm saying, just other bills and stuff like that. So I was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna chill, I'm gonna relax, you know, and I'm just gonna focus on, you know, preparing to become a mom. You know, thankfully at this time, my sisters, you know, we were all staying together, because we kind of feel like it was smart to stay together and kind of build our money and work on what we really, you know, our goals or dreams or whatever, and then kind of spread out. So we figure, you know, let's help each other out and stay together. So thankfully, you know, my siblings, they held it down, you know what I'm saying, when it came to like bills and stuff like that. And at that time, our rent was really cheap, because we was staying in the hood. I never asked anyone to help me pay my car note, because I just didn't want to put any extra pressure on anyone, you know what I mean? So then eventually the time came where it was time for me to have Melina. So I had my baby, and you know, you deliver a little human, and you know, you're kind of in a different place. So I was just enjoying seeing her for the first few hours, or however many hours it was, and you know, just enjoying being a mom. And the next day after I had her, my car was repossessed. One of my siblings called me, and they were like, hey Tiff, your car is not, it's not in the driveway, it's gone. So I was like, I'm like, man, they must have took it. They was like, yeah, they must have took it. I was like, yeah, I haven't paid my car note. And so, you know, my folks, my siblings, they was like, why you ain't tell us, da, 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 da. And I'm just like, I didn't want to put that extra strain on anyone. You know what I mean? Like, it wasn't their responsibility. And I already felt bad that I had lost my job. You know what I mean? So they were taking on the weight of the bills and stuff like that. So I didn't really say anything about it. You know, I kind of just let it be what it was. But the beautiful thing about it, though, is that because I had just had Melina, it didn't really bother me the way that it would have if I was just like, if I wasn't in that situation. I was so happy about her and so focused on her that losing my car, it didn't even stress me out. Because at the end of the day, I knew it was coming because I wasn't paying my car note. You know what I mean? It was almost like I had Melina at the perfect time. It didn't even bother me. Like, it was just crazy, like how I just lost all of this stuff and I was still okay. I was still okay. And like I said, you know, thank God my daughter had everything she needed. Like, when I say people came through, people came through. Like, my baby wanted for nothing. Like, she wanted for nothing. Like, she had all the diapers, wipes, clothes, milk. And at the time I was pumping, so she had milk. I will admit there were moments where, you know, I would kind of be by myself and I would be a little stressed, like, Lord, you know, how am I going to do this? How am I going to make a comeback? You know, I don't have a car. I don't have a job. You know what I mean? How am I going to, you know, get back on my feet? Shout out to my daughter's father, though, because he was there 100%. Like, whatever Melina needed, excuse me, he was there. Like, he got it. He had it. So, you know, I'm thankful for that support system. Because also, if it wasn't for my support system, I do not know where I would be, right? The Lord has brought me a long way. I will say that. I do have a car now. I do have a job. And, you know, I pay that car note on time, right? I'm able to pay my bills, and I'm thankful to be where I am right now. And it's crazy because the Lord has allowed me to grow so much. Like, I'm not even where I want to be yet. Like, this is the beginning of my journey, and I already feel like God has brought me a long way. You know, the lesson that I learned was, man, like, you can lose your job, you can lose your form of transportation, you cannot have a lot of money, but ultimately what God was saying to me was, I got you nonetheless. Like, you can depend on me, you can trust me. Like, don't depend on this job, don't depend on this money. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like we put too much of our hope and our trust in jobs and money instead of putting our trust in God. And so God was teaching me a lesson in that situation, that, you know, I could trust him even when I have nothing and a whole human to take care of. Like, God took care of me. God gave me that peace that passes all understanding. And I was able to just focus on being a mom to my daughter. After that experience, that was when, like, my relationship with Christ and everything, like, that's when that sparked in me. You know what I mean? Like, I wanted to grow and I wanted to be an example for my baby. So, you know, you can look at it as a bad thing and say, man, dang, that's bad. You lost everything and you just had a baby and your car got repossessed and you lost your job. But it's like, man, God used that situation to, one, build my faith in him, you know, so that I could learn to depend on him. But also, it started this new relationship with him. If anybody is going through, you know, a tough time right now, or, you know what I mean, you could be struggling financially, you can be struggling mentally, whatever you may be dealing with, whatever issues you're going through, just know that you can rely on God to get you through. Like, no matter how impossible the situation may seem, God will take care of you. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this 14th day of Vlogmas, and I will see you guys in my next video. Peace.